ducts up there you can stand in. I don't have an exact height. I can stand in that place. As we enter this next room, there are a lot of racks in here, so we're going to keep to the left-hand side of the room. Just watch yourselves. Pay attention to that.
Welcome to Tesla.
Hey guys, come on in, come on in. It's very friendly, his name's on the top.
Welcome to Tesla.
Hey guys, welcome to Soul Warehouse. As you can see, it's a very, very big place. We basically you walk along the edge. Each one of these cubbies is basically going to hold a tray, like a couple of trays like this. And in each of these trays, you're going to be holding a lot of cells. So basically just imagine that whole volume filled with cells. That's basically the output of only this section of the Gigafactory. So it's quite amazing. The cells actually get made on the 3rd floor. So there's cell assembly boxes that come, so basically dumps them there. They come into the trays and then they get dropped off down here. And there's basically an automatic crane, almost like a giant claw, that basically comes and grabs the trays, puts them basically in their little cubby, and they're about ready to get tested, get qualified, and basically be certified to go into a Tesla car. And the best part about it is once they're ready to go into Tesla, they come down here, they get dropped off, and they can literally go 10 feet over there, over to the Tesla site. So, very close by. Much better, I guess. Right now cells come from Asia, so we have to ship them. It takes a little while to get around. It's definitely a long 3-month process. But here we can really cut down the emissions that's being spent on the cost of it, and really kind of helps us drive down the cost of the Model 3 overall. We prefer you not to handle them too much, so they get a little warm.
I think
Yeah. Yep, somebody
in
may
your
have one.
pocket.
Yep.
So note that basically these are the bracings. You guys have been walking through sections C and D. As well, you guys also took a bus right through section D. That's kind of the piece that we're building next. What's really cool is that we can actually kind of build the factory in individual sections and then start producing out of those individual sections as we build out the rest of the battery. So that's kind of how we really kind of keep our velocity up, as kind of Elon puts it. We can basically start making production out of this piece and keep building out. So we'll basically meet the ramp. It's a really aggressive ramp. Some people might even call it the ludicrous speed ramp. Definitely kind of scary as a design team member. But we keep up. One of the reasons we do that is actually through automation, through basically handling how big this factory is. And talking a little bit more about that is my colleague Meredith there.
Hey guys, my name is Meredith. I'm an industrial engineer on the factory design team here. You guys probably noticed the robot friend coming in. Yeah, this is Cortana. She's carrying around some formation trays for us. At Tesla, we like to think of the robots as being our colleagues, right? They help us to do our job. They're helping us perform our jobs better, and they're helping us perform a lot of the non-value add jobs as well, right? This is going to be a really big factory, if you guys take a picture on that already. A lot of hamsters. So the robots are going to help move all of the material from one side of the factory to the other. It takes a lot of raw material to make a finished product. So that's a lot of stuff that has to move through this factory and then get back out of this factory. We want to make that just as efficient as we make our production lines. You're probably used to seeing robots, the 6-axis robots, on the Tesla production lines, right? And putting the cars together. Anybody who's seen Fremont or seen some videos of that, it's pretty common. Good news, you're about to see some right over there. They're super cool, you're gonna love them. Why don't we use robots for material handling as well? This is an example of that. So what you'll see on that robot is a formation tray. The formation trays are what we put the cells in after cell assembly, then they go through the process that Javier just described, coming downstairs into the warehouse and then back up to Tesla. The cells don't leave this tray until they're put into a Tesla product, which is a really amazing synergy that we're able to get in this factory. Currently, cells come in from overseas, right? So we have, like Javi said, all these emissions coming out. Everything's also cardboard, right? This is about 2 boxes worth of cells that will fit in one of these trays. So look at this warehouse, which literally will store tens of millions of cells. And think about those being completely full of cardboard, right? Over and over and over as we use those cells and get more because it's a one-time use product. We're totally not doing that with this. This is just one of the many examples in this factory of how we're able to get this great synergy and move forward with a lot of sustainability as well as making a really effective, efficient process. So hopefully you'll see that as a theme throughout tonight. I think you guys are headed over next to see the Tesla manufacturing. You're gonna love it, it's really cool. Please enjoy, we're so glad you guys are with us tonight. Thanks.
Why is it called aging?
What? There is aging. They age. They stay there for a little while. Makes sense.
All right, comes through the garage doors here. So that's we're going to start entering manufacturing now. So basically, at the end of this process here, we'll be able to produce a battery pack for Model S or Model 3 every 3 minutes when we're up and running. It's pretty exciting. So I think we're going to need to do that. So we're entering section A now. These black pellets over here, these are cells. Right now they're imported from Japan. Hopefully very soon they'll be imported from section B. We take these cells and we start putting them in pods, which actually end up in Powerwall power packs. So the Powerwall power packs right now are actually manufactured and assembled here in section A. We use a combination of robots and people. The robots mainly are for heavy.
Your voice is still in the other room.
Oh jeez. We'll wait till they catch up.
And of you lost your voice.
I lost. These have been dying, so that also might be true. You hear that?
Yeah, that's
Okay. All right. So use a combination of automated with robots and manual with some laborers. The robots are mainly for the heavy lifting, and the people we have here manufacturing kind of do a quality control, and they're doing wiring, they're putting cells in, stuff like that. So the power packs here contain 16 pods. Powerwall contains 1 pod. So the power packs are commercial. So your Walmart, Google, stuff like that, they have power packs here, which are actually assembling here. It holds 16 pods. So the first robot you see is actually putting the pods inside the power pack.